Hi, friends. So I've been trying to sleep as much as I can because my hair is just horrible. Trying to sleep as much as I can right now because I've been left for dead. And I know that I'm laughing about it because it's kind of funny, but it's not, but it is, but it kind of, I'm just kind of hoping that somebody saves me because then February 28th is probably going to be the day y'all find me dead or something. For real. So let me explain. I've been doing this thing. I was like, for some reason, I feel like February 28th, I'm going to be dead. Like I'm going to experience a rebirth on March 1st. Now I'm worried that I'm actually going to be dead because my parents were supposed to take me grocery shopping yesterday. They came over to do that. And instead, my dad was mad that I had friends over helping me do exactly what he asked me to do, which was to move the furniture into the garage. He wanted me to completely clear the house and move all the furniture into the garage, which we don't have much here because we're remodeling, because he wants to do the floor work. So I was like, well, how, and is this 99 pound? By the way, I'm go back and forth. Sometimes I get up to 120 when I'm actually getting food from my family. But when they peace out and decide to forget about me for a couple of weeks, I don't eat, or I eat just, as much as I can, and I ration it. So my dad, he keeps doing this to me, by the way. I don't know why. And he keeps saying he's enabling me. He's enabling me to live right now because he gave the keys for my car to a man who then sold me for dope. So I went insane for a little while, but now I'm sane again. The cycle that he has created is actually killing me, physically killing me. And he doesn't want to accept that. But it's because he's a moron. Or else an evil person. But I don't think my dad's evil. I think he's just a moron. And doesn't see that. I couldn't get a job for a while because no one would hire me. But then I couldn't get a job because my car was gone and I still wasn't getting hired. Then I got raped by a man who he gave the keys to the car. So my car's gone and I had some new mental health stuff. Then I asked him, not to take me to court one day because I was experiencing a very horrible panic attack. And instead he went to the court and told my lawyer, instead of asking for a continuance, he told my lawyer that I was being a brat and that I threw something at him and that I was throwing a temper tantrum. That's not what was happening. So he lied. Then he came back to the house, was on the phone with my mother. I was hiding in the closet because I was terrified of him, because I knew that he was just creating more and more and more and more chaos. So I hear him making fun of me on the phone to my mother. And she very obviously on the other line was like, well, Jim, she just got raped. And he's like, I don't care what happened to her. She doesn't even behave like this and embarrass me. And my parents keep saying that I'm embarrassing them. I'm not embarrassing them because unless they tell people about it, nobody knows what the fuck is happening. They act like they're on camera all the time and like I'm an embarrassment. But I don't sit here and embarrass them. I go on my rants and raves on YouTube and unless I'm embarrassing them for that. But now what's really funny is they're actually murdering me. So here we go. I've got live feed and I hope that people will advocate for me, when my dead body is found, that they killed me because they don't know how to be parents. And that's what's really funny about it is that they did know how to be parents back when I was a kid because they kept the 6 of us alive. But now they're killing me in my 30s, quite literally. And I said that to them at one point. I said, you guys lost your son, and you got a bunch of attention. So are you trying to kill me now just to get some more? And they became irate about it, but then they kept doing it and they started that actually snowballed the whole thing a little bit more because I think that they're sick. I think that they're sick individuals. But I've called them out for it. It's posted somewhere on YouTube. I've got enough of a following that a few people will probably see this and be like, oh shit, yeah, that's kind of makes like a lot of sense. So what's even funnier is that the night before, so there was last night. The night before that was when I had some friends over. The night before that, I wrote this on a little card. I said my iPhone no longer works like it should, so I feel like it's begun. Use laptop, no more reminders. I don't know why I know why I wrote this note, but I don't know why. But I feel like somebody saw this note and suddenly they thought that they needed to make sure my phone was gone. What I was saying is my iPhone no longer works like it should, so it's begun, which is like a thing in my head where I was like, okay, so it's go time now. So I was saying use the laptop, no more reminders, because I don't have any more reminders in my phone. Like I couldn't use the reminders app. So I was going to have to start like using my phone to make phone calls, and I was going to have to write stuff on my calendar like old school style. And I was saying use my laptop more versus, for like all the apps, start going to the websites and stuff instead. No more reminders. No more reminders. Just that I wasn't going to be able to use my reminders app. Someone ended up stealing my cell phone yesterday. So now I don't have my phone. So I can't make phone calls for help. I can't make phone calls for my doctor's appointments that I've been trying to make. I can't. I just find the irony in this so beautiful. I'm going to die now because I don't have a cell phone. I have no way. I have no money. I have enough food for a few days. My parents are mad at me, so they're not going to come by for a few weeks, probably. And I'm going to die of starvation in my own home just because my dad is a jackass. And my friends don't have cars or money or food. Somehow they're making it. And I was doing fine when I had my Dakota. And we were in a bad spot. But the cops were hell-bent on arresting him and leaving me there to die. And it's funny because I'm not normally like a sad little victim kind of person, but Dakota's new girlfriend told me to start paying attention to the signs of the universe. So I guess I'll take my sign and just live here until I can no longer do that. But I really wish somebody gave a flying fuck about me enough to help me out. I give a flying fuck about me enough. I just don't know what to do. If you got any suggestions, leave me a comment, like and subscribe and all that. Actually, that would help me because that's the thing. I can't get a job. So I've been trying to find ways to make money. The only way for me lately to find a way to make money is by all these stupid YouTube videos. So if you, and tell your friends, if you can just like whatever video you watch that you like. I don't think the likes matter as much, but if you subscribe to my channel, once I hit enough subscribers, I'll get money for from YouTube being somebody who has enough subscribers to start paying them for their advertising stuff. Anyway, that's all I need is subscribers. So if you want to help save my life and give me a job, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button. You don't have to watch any of my videos. If you don't want to watch them, you don't have to. If you want to save my life, please, I would appreciate it. Because literally, that's like the only thing I can think of now at this point. I don't have a phone. Or you can send me food, but I don't feel comfortable putting my address here publicly because one of y'all stupid fuckers is probably going to, think, oh, well, I'll just go put her out of her misery and shoot her. You know what? When it gets to that point, I will. I'll put my address on. So if you are a murderer and you want somebody to kill, once I get to that point, I'll give you my address and then you can come and murder me. But until then, all of the nice people, why don't you just hit the subscribe button and tell your friends to do that so I don't have to give my address for someone to come and murder me. Thanks.